Hello everybody out there in YouTube land, and welcome back to another Bakugan Unboxing. Today I'm going to be unboxing my Ventus Fangzor and Aquos Trox. Why? Because I can, even though I have a ton more that I still need to unbox from Wave 1 and 2. However, I'm still going to be doing this one. Why? Because I want that sucker. So, anyways, let's check out what's on the box. You get to see Aquos Trox, Ventus Fangzor, that is Pyrus Gortheon, I think that's how you pronounce it. Then Haos Dragonoid. That's the core one, so I'm finally going to have every single Dragonoid core. Got the Darkest, now I have the Haos, got the Ventus, Pyrus, Aurelus, and Aquos. I have them all. Thank you very much. And eventually, I'm going to be doing a review of all of them and their support evos. Anyways, so you have a picture of Ventus Fangzor, Aquos Trox, Battle Brawlers over here, and this is the Bakugan Battle Pack. Of course, Bakugan Battle Brawlers, and our illustrious hero, Dan. On the side, you have Start Your Journey to Become the Ultimate Bakugan Master. I've already started my journey to becoming a Ventus Master, and I'm doing pretty well at it so far. I may lose every now and again, but hey, what can you do? That's just the way the card is drawn. And then on the back, you have Start Your Journey to Become the Ultimate Bakugan Master, a picture of Fangzor, Trox, and then the closed cores. Ventus Fangzor, Ventus Trox. Difficulty 1 to close, difficulty 2 to close, which these really aren't that hard to close. And then you get 5 character cards, 5 ability cards, and 10 cores. Wow, that's a lot of cores. I have a ton, and I definitely need to find storage for them. Anyways, over here you have 2 Bakugan Ultra, 3 Bakugan, 10 Baku cores, 5 ability cards, 5 character cards, and then Knowledge of English, of course, and then Bakugan Action Opening, Pop Open, and Leap Open for Ultras. Then you have the Pirate Storage Kit and the Battle Arena, which I still don't like the fact that Aquos Dragonoid is only set to this, and that's the only way to get him. It's kind of cheap. But anyways, on to the other side. Our 3 main heroes, you've got Dan, Leah, and Winton. I definitely like Winton just because he's the Ventus Brawler, but he is awesome in the show as well. And I mean, they are the awesome ones, so. And then the bottom of the box just says Trox and all that other good jargon that goes with it. Then on the top, it says the exact same thing as this side. Alright, so now let's get into the opening. And I'm not going to do your typical opening because there is so much to this, so we're going to go with a slap opening. Hey, look at that, we switched camera angles too. Haha, bad joke. I'm sorry, I do apologize for that. However, this is what you get in the box. You have your 5 Bakugan, your 3 cores, and 2 Ultras. A slew of freaking Baku cores, which that's just simply so many. And then your 5 character cards to go along with that, and your 5 ability cards to go along with that, as well as the 2 closing manuals for Trox and Fangzor, as well as a basic, hey, this is how you play the core game sheet. So, let's get right into it, and we're going to start with Trox Ultra. This is a 2 Green Fist, 400B power, 4 damage card, and if you pick up a Green Fist, that's plus 200B, plus 2 damage, so it jumps it to 600B, 600 damage, which is pretty awesome. So that is definitely a really, really good Aquos card. And then the 2 cores that come with it are plus 150B, plus 2 damage, which that's pretty good. That'll jump that considerably. And then plus 3 damage, which that's not bad at all. It's definitely good if you win the round. Next up is Fangzor Ultra, which is a orange shield and green fist, 100 B power, 1 damage Bakugan, which that is really low unless you pick up a shield or a fist, which having this layout here would definitely be very good because you're bound to pick up something. But that brings it up to 500B, 5 damage, which basically makes it the same as Trox if he picks up a green fist, which is 600B, 6 damage. And then the core that he comes with is +1 damage for the green fist, and then +50B, +1 damage. It's not too bad. I mean, it could be better, but still. Anyways, oh, I forgot. We gotta go over what they look like. Sorry. Trox Ultra Aquos looks really awesome. I love the way the blue looks on this dinosaur. I know his original is Ventus, but that doesn't mean any other colors don't look good on him. For most of my Aquos Bakugan, this orange, I'm probably gonna end up painting to white because white is still more of a water color because, you know, clear white. It's a good contrast, which you can see from the Haos, the light blue against the white. But Trox is a really fantastic Bakugan in my opinion. I use him in my Ventus deck along with my Ventus Dragonoid and Ventus Howl Core. And then I'm actually going to be building a brand new Ventus deck to go with this guy since I have his core and his Aurelus form now, I believe, in one of the wave 3s. Anyways, this is Fangzor and he looks amazing. Honestly, he's easy to close up, but again, like my issue with Dragonoid Ultra, the little pieces that stick out to help him stand up just make it so difficult to do any kind of trick shots with these. And then you have this issue with the hinges as well. But down the middle, he's pretty smooth, exactly like a tire should be. So it makes it easier for him to roll in a regular way, but very difficult to roll in a trick shot way. Alright, next up is one that we all know because we've all seen this before and we all should have at least one, if not two, if you got the Darkest Storage Case. Darkest Nilius Core. I have his Ultra coming, but that'll be here next week. So that's just, it sucks, but you know what? It's coming, that's all that matters. When I have it, I'm doing an unboxing of it. And this is a Green Fist Helix Core, 500B, 2 damage with no effect Bakugan. So it's pretty powerful when it comes to B power, but not that powerful when it comes to damage. But there are ways to multiply that. The two cores that he comes with are a Helix Core, which is 500B and -1 damage. So that would take him down to 1 if you pick this up, but it would put him at 1,000. And then the Green Fist is plus 150B plus 1 damage, which is better. And next we have Gortheon Core, which is a 2 Green Fist Core, 200B power, 4 damage Bakugan. And if you pick up a Green Fist, he gets plus 100B and plus 2 damage, setting him at 300B and 6 damage, which is not really that bad at all. And I do like the picture on this. He does look great as a Pyrus Bakugan. His cores are plus 50B, plus 2 damage, which that's not too bad at all. It could be worse, but it could be better too. And then plus 100B, and then for Pyrus and Darkus, plus 3, which that's really good too. That plus 3. And then Gortheon himself. It seems like the spring in his head isn't that tight, but still, he definitely looks... I think I like his core form better than his Ultra form, which I'll be getting into that when I do the Haos Gortheon Ultra box opening. I'm going to be doing Haos Gortheon Ultra and Haos and Ventus Gortheon Ultra box opening at the same time. That will probably be my next episode after this one, because I'm probably going to end up opening all of my Wave 3 first, since they're out and people have been dying to get their hands on those for a while. But yeah, so he looks really cool. I definitely like him. He's got a big tail end, and then there's his B power. And then, last but certainly not least, Haos Dragonoid Core. Been waiting for this one for a while, and he is a Green Fist Helix Core, 400B power, 3 damage Bakugan. And oh, look at that art. Isn't he beautiful? I love the way the Haos Dragonoid looks. But at the same time, I still prefer the Ventus, because I'm a Ventus brawler, but he's still beautiful, you have to admit that. And then, from there, his Helix core is minus 1 B power, minus 100 B power, minus 3 damage. Definitely a trap core. And then after that is plus 100 B power with Pyrus and Haos plus 3 damage, which is pretty good. Now let's check him out himself. Definitely much more solid than the Aurelus one. I don't know what was up with the Aurelus, but it didn't feel as solid as the other ones. Definitely, this one definitely feels a lot more solid than the other ones, but for the Aurelus, he just felt like he wasn't completely put together correctly. But that doesn't matter. Still, a very beautiful Bakugan. Sorry about that, I got interrupted by a phone call, so I had to take that real quick and come back. So there's going to be a jump cut somewhere in there when I say that I'm going over to the core rolling. So we need to get into the ability cards. And we're going to go from left to right. Corrupting Mist, which is a 4 energy cost action card, plus 100B for each damage your Bakugan has. Well, that is definitely not bad, because that, if you have a Bakugan with high damage, that adds a whole lot. Next is Toxify, which is a Ventus. It is a 0 cost, which is actually pretty cool. Minus 3 damage action card, which I've actually used this a few times in the game to save myself from being taken out. After that is Shine, which is a 3 cost action card that does plus 5 damage to your Bakugan, which is definitely a good one. And then from there we have Liquid Strike, which is a 2 energy cost action card, which does plus 3 frost. From there, we have Fireball, which is a 1 energy cost action card, and it does +3 damage for your Bakugan. Next, I'm going to be setting up to roll out the Ultras. We don't need to see the cores because those roll out pretty much the same all the time. So I'll catch you in a second. Alright, we have all of our Bakugan in their ball forms now, and we have a rough matrix set up, one that should hopefully be easy for me to roll these out on. I lied to you before, I'm going to do all of them, just because I have fun rolling these guys. So first we're going to start with Nilius. His little arrow points this way, so we're gonna go with that. 3, 2, 1, brawl! Oh, you gotta be kidding me, I went too hard on that one. 3, 2, 1, brawl. There we go. That's better. Next, we're going to do Haos Dragonoid. 3, 2, 1, brawl. Brawl. Nice. That's definitely a lot easier to roll. Now, Haos, or Pyrus Gortheon. I don't know why I always keep saying the wrong factions. Alright, so there's a little arrow. It's hard to see unless you're really looking for it. Alright, so 3, 2, 1, brawl. Nice. It actually jumps. That's pretty cool. It does the same thing that Fangzor Core does, and since it pushes out, you kind of get a little jumping action with it. Alright, so we're going to put this over here, and then we're going to go with Trox. Why Trox? Because we all know and love Trox. So we already know how he opens. Alright, 3, 2, 1, brawl. Wow. Well, at least it got it. Sometimes I have trouble rolling Trox and getting it on the first try. And now, finally, Ventus Fangzor Ultra, which I've been waiting for this one for a while. And I do like him a lot. I like the way he looks. Alright, so the arrow is right there between his 2 little yellow spots. And we're gonna go with 3, 2, 1, brawl. Oh, see, that's the issue that I have sometimes. 3, 2, 1, brawl. Wow, this one really likes to turn to the right. I don't know what's up with that. 3, 2, 1, brawl. Brawl. Haha, and he stood. Awesome. I definitely like the way that it jumps up like that and stood. So, that is this opening of the Wave 3 Trox Ultra and Fangzor Ultra Battle Pack by Bakugan Battle Brawlers expansion. Thank you for joining me on the wonderful world of Weaver. I am your host, Ginsu Weaver, as always. And remember, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Donuts are the best breakfast food, so eat up, stay healthy, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bakugan Brawl!